friends, how's it going? Say hey when you're hopping on. I'm headed to a parent-teacher conference today, and so I'm just gonna use the AIRess to like quickly get ready. We have just been flying the last couple days back home from Hawaii, and it took forever to get back. So back to the real world almost immediately. That's what happens when you have 4 kids. So I have 2 sick kids today. They're home from school. And then I have another child who has a parent-teacher conference. And so my hair is so tingly. The thing about the AIRess is you want to be sure that if you're going to use it, that you get all your tangles out before you start, because it is a straightening brush. But it kind of just actually like straightens your hair. It has straightening bristles. I thought I was going to curl my hair today, but I don't think I have time for that. So we're just going to do the AIRess really quick. Say hi. So we headed to the airport at 5 o'clock on Saturday. And we did not get home until 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. So that tells you how long it takes to get back home. So, and then your sleep schedule is a little off. So I was so tired, but I couldn't go to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning this morning. But I have a lot of tangles, probably just because I didn't brush it yesterday. So, I mean, I brushed it before the day before when we were on a plane, but I didn't brush it once we'd landed. And so just get all your tangles out. Good morning. All right. So parent-teacher conference, and back into the groove. Vacation was so good. Work was so good. We I think on these work trips where they're kind of incentive, kind of networking type things, I am an introvert, and so I feel like it takes me a little bit to kind of like, do you ever get that when you're around a lot of people? Some people get charged up when they're around people, and then other people get drained. And I tend to be somebody who I'm like, I could probably handle like hanging by myself for a day or 2. But that's not an option. So we just headed to the school. Oh my gosh. It was so worth it. I would do it again. We talked about taking our kids, and then on the flight home, I was like, the flight home was just the longest. And so I was like, maybe, I just wish it was closer. Or if we did it again, we would go and like go to Vegas or California or something, stay a day or 2, and then fly the other way. Just so it's not as long. 9 hours on a flight, nonstop, and then another 4-hour flight is just long. Okay, so this is what my hair is looking like right now. We're gonna turn the AIRess on, and I'm just gonna, you have to hold it down for a few seconds, crank up the heat, crank up your fan. It takes like a minute or 2 for it to like preheat, is what I would call it. And then we're just gonna shape up our hair. It is so easy. Perfect for like a day when, I don't know, something like today, like quicker than pulling out a straightener. And then I feel like with a straightener you kind of have to straighten like every section of your hair, whereas with this you can just run it through. Make sure you have all your tangles. I'm very apparently tingly today. This is just going to be a really quick way. When my hair is kind of wild, it's not wild today necessarily. This is just a really good, quick way. Look at that. Sorry, friends. To get all these little like bumps and cowlicks. But if you use an actual straightener, I don't know, it doesn't give you a lot of movement.
Whereas this, I can get the bumps and cowlicks out without feeling like I kind of have to go through and straighten my whole head. So this is like a actual straightening brush. It has little like ceramic plates, and it also has heat for, you could use this on damp hair or dry. I'm using it on dry hair today, but instead of it being like a blow dryer, it's actually a straightener. And you can just see, it just straightens out all those little kinky cowlicks pretty quickly. And it's just like a good alternative. There are a lot of different ways we can do our hair, right? This one's just kind of a quick, I don't know, quick and easy. I'm gonna take it and kind of shape my ends. This tool is on sale right now, so if you click the link, it'll have a code for a discount, but it is on sale. So you could use the blow dryer and dry your hair, or I would make sure your hair is about 80% dry if you're going to use that part of it, but you can use it on damp hair. It's really simple to use on dry hair, but you get a lot of body and movement. And you can see, like, just where I have, you know, been traveling, had my hair up in a pony, slept on it, just doesn't look like nice and polished. My extensions are 20-inch. 20-inch extensions, and they'll last. They'll last as long as you want them to. You just have to get them moved up when you get your hair done. So we went on a snorkeling trip, and I haven't even gotten to post about it yet. I'm so behind on posting. It's really hard to post about all your activities. I'm gonna have to do a photo dump and video dump, because like we were so busy with back-to-back stuff, it was hard to keep up with it. And then the time zone, it was like, well, I don't want to post at 3 o'clock in the morning back home, like. So sometimes I'd be like, I'll post tomorrow, and then it'd be super busy. So anyways, we went on a snorkeling trip, and there were dolphins everywhere. I have some of the best dolphin footage you've ever seen. There were like 60 dolphins in the area. That's what the captain said. I don't know. We counted and tried counting, but he was like, it's a pod of about 60. And so I'm like living my best snorkeler life. There were turtles everywhere. There was everything. Even a friend of ours was swimming with us, and a seal popped up and went like right here at him. Okay. So there's like, we're just snorkeling everywhere. We're supposed to be out there for 2 hours. It was a little like rough, I guess. And so the guy was like, hey, we need to go ahead and head on in. We're like, okay. So we make our way. I'm just brushing this dry shampoo through my hair. We make our way to the boat, and we get on. We start going back towards the island, and I'm like, oh, that was quick. Like, we didn't spend as much time out there. You guys, they said they have been seeing big tiger sharks the last few days. And with the seal in the water, they saw another really big shadow underneath it, and that they had seen big sharks by the boat, and that's why they pulled us in early. I was like, I don't even know what I would have done. I told myself, because there were dolphins around, that I'm like, oh, dolphins and sharks don't like to hang out in the same area. So I felt really, really safe, and there were people everywhere. And then I was just so excited that the seals were there, and it was just this like amazing nature. I'm not even a really super adventurous person, you guys. But it was like this great nature experience, and I just felt like, I don't know, like if they were worried, whatever. So once we got in, and I was like, great, I wish they had
I wish they hadn't told us, because now I'm like, how will I ever get in the ocean again? Okay, I'm doing just one little pass through just because I noticed like that back section. I definitely needed some dry shampoo. I should have done that in the beginning. So if you're doing this, do it at the beginning. Dry shampoo first, brush it through. Y'all, it's because my hair is like actually so tingly. All right. Sit. Gonna brush my teeth. Gonna put in a little bit of shine stuff. We're gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna go to, let's see, a lot of my stuff is in my bag still. This is a new satin nectar. I could open that. Here's one that's not. I'm like, I know I have to. I'm just gonna do my ends, a little satin nectar gloss, one pump. Seriously, you don't need much more than that. It's just gonna give some life back to my hair. This is just gonna add shine, some extra, especially if you're using dry shampoo. If you ever feel like your hair is like, I don't know, you know, you put it in and you're like, great, I was oily, now I took some shine out. If you use a little bit of gloss in your hair, it's like, oh, it just adds the perfect amount of hydration. So I'm gonna go and get some medicine for the girls. They are sicky, and gonna do that and go to this, and we have like no groceries because, you know, I've been gone. So I'm gonna just do the mom life thing, and just wanted to hop on and let you know I am alive, and I hope you have a good day, and we'll talk like trip stuff on our next video. So anyways, super easy way to use the AIRess. They do have a big sale going on tools and on hair products. So if you need anything, I put the link in the description of this video. So bye, you guys.